past 2 years, St. Louis City SC has been building something special. On the surface, it's a state-of-the-art soccer stadium, but it's what you can't see being built that's most exciting. A spirit that's taking over downtown West. A spirit of community, revitalization, wellness. It's a spirit not only shared, but embodied by our stadium naming rights partner. St. Louis City SC is proud to introduce Centene Stadium. This is where premier sport, advanced technology, and local flavor will intersect. Where people from across the region will celebrate what our city represents. Where St. Louisans of every creed and color will come together and rally behind one crest, one team.
Welcome to Centene Stadium. Yes, our new home finally has a name. This is an amazing day for our club, our fans, and for St. Louis. Centene Corporation, a Fortune 25 company headquartered in St. Louis, is now a St. Louis City SC founding partner and the proud name of the team's future home. One of our top priorities was establishing a long-term stadium naming rights partnership with a St. Louis-based company that is committed to giving back to the community. Centene joins our other STL-made founding partners, Purina and Together Credit Union. We all share a similar goal of helping further St. Louis's continued growth and revitalization. Our stadium was designed to be a place where the passion of sport intersects with the comprehensive regional excellence. We hope it will serve as a symbol of what a sports-loving, world-class city like St. Louis has to offer. Centene is a global healthcare leader who provides accessible, high-quality services to more than 26 million members in all 50 states. And they have a female majority-led workforce, which really truly makes them an ideal partner for our club. Health and wellness is one of our club's core pillars. This partnership will help give us more opportunities to use the power of sports to implement community-based health and wellness programs across the St. Louis region. This club is about more than just building a world-class stadium and district for a Major League Soccer team in downtown West. We are building momentum for the region, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose for our community, and sending a message for the rest of the world that something special is happening right here in St. Louis. St. Louis City is so proud to align with an STL-made company which has a long history of investing in St. Louis organizations committed to creating a lasting impact in our community. Together, we are completely committed to the stronger future of our region and the people who live here. And to tell our fans more about this new relationship, I'd like to introduce Centene's Chief Communication Officer, Marcela Manjarres.
Muchas gracias, Carolyn. Thank you so much. On behalf of Centene's nearly 76,000 employees across the globe, I am thrilled to be here to celebrate Centene's new partnership with St. Louis City and share with the world that the Centene name will be on this amazing new soccer stadium, the heartbeat of this new district in downtown West. St. Louis means a great deal to Centene. This is the home of our global headquarters since 1996, and we have more than 6,000 Centene employees here in the St. Louis region. Centene Stadium is another example of Centene's ongoing investment in St. Louis and the surrounding region. We are committed to this community and the people who live here. As one of St. Louis's largest and fastest growing companies, our partnership allows us to support our charitable efforts in the community and across the country, increase our national brand awareness, drive recruitment of prospective hires, and reward our employees. St. Louis is our home, and we are so proud for Centene Stadium to be the home of St. Louis City SC. Together, Centene and St. Louis City SC share the goal of revitalizing the St. Louis region and dedicating resources and sustained programming to serve our community. As Carolyn mentioned, part of what appealed to us about becoming a city founding partner is the club's focus on giving back to the St. Louis community. Centene believes that successful corporate citizenship is defined by investments in community-based institutions and organizations that address the needs of communities while advancing initiatives that focus on inclusion, the whole person, and community development. A belief that is shared by City. We are proud to be partnering with the City team to develop community-driven programming that will reinforce our efforts to improve the health and wellness of St. Louis by focusing on initiatives that encourage health and education, as well as the social, ethical, emotional, and physical development of our youth and the leaders of tomorrow. We are committed to transforming the health of the community by working with City to advance initiatives that embrace all populations, regardless of ability, age, race, or economic status. We know soccer fans have a lot of questions about this exciting new partnership, so we have asked a few other people, including 101 ESPN's Michelle Smallman, to join us for a short discussion around what Centene Stadium will mean to St. Louis.
Thanks, Marcella. I am so excited to be here and help celebrate this partnership between City SC and Centene. Centene has a remarkable track record of investing in St. Louis, and I know the team is honored to be partnering with a STL-made company that is a global leader in the healthcare industry. Securing a world-class stadium naming rights sponsor is just the latest in a string of big announcements and milestones for St. Louis City SC, as the team recently unveiled their first head coach, started preparing for their participation in the MLS Next Pro League, signed its first player, and they've now locked in a long-term STL-made organization as its newest founding partner and stadium sponsor. Joining Carolyn and Marcella for this Q&A panel discussion are a few more women who will play important roles in bringing this new partnership to life. From Centene, we have their Chief Marketing Officer, Susie DiPrizio, and Vice Chairman of Centene's Board of Directors, Sarah London. And from St. Louis City SC, we have Kalia Collier, the club's Vice President of Community Relations. Okay, Carolyn, let's start with you. Why was it important to you and City SC to have a St. Louis-based company as your stadium naming sponsor?
We love the fact that all three of our founding partners so far are STL made just like us. And so to be able to have such a wonderful corporation like Centene want to be our partner, it's a dream come true. They're obviously headquartered in St. Louis right down the street from us, but I also think that both organizations have very similar goals, and I think there's a lot of synergies and alignments there.
And why Centene specifically?
Well, Centene's a global healthcare leader. 26 million partners, 50 states, and just all around just a great St. Louis community pillar organization. And we're so excited to see what we can do, especially in the health and wellness space. But also we just want to improve not only our region, but communities all across the United States. And this is a great partner to do that with.
And Susie, why was it important to you to partner with City SC and put your name on St. Louis's newest sports venue?
I mean, this is really a once-in-a-generation opportunity. I mean, you think about something like this coming along and to be able to really not only extend, but really take that next really big step in our community and how we're supporting not just the St. Louis community, but the region. I think also, given the scale and the visibility of this partnership, it's a great opportunity for us to build our brand and build national awareness in our brand, both in terms of reaching and recruiting new members nationwide, and also for us to be able to recruit employees nationwide as well.
And Sarah, a lot of people in St. Louis are familiar with Centene. They've heard of Centene, but they might not be aware of exactly what the company does. So can you tell us a little bit more about Centene?
Yeah, absolutely. Centene is one of the largest healthcare organizations in the country. Our mission is to make the communities that we serve healthier, one member at a time. So we offer healthcare products and services that get our members access to high quality, low cost healthcare. But we also focus on partnering in each one of those communities with organizations that are about building the community, because the communities are really, more than anything, what drive health outcomes. And so, I think this is a great example of partnering with an organization that's very aligned with the mission and values of health and wellness.
Absolutely. And Marcella, can you share a little bit more with us about what Centene's plans are for St. Louis specific community programming?
Sure, and one thing to emphasize, maybe as Sarah mentioned, we're headquartered here. These are our global headquarters. Centene has a local approach, so we invest in the communities that we serve, and in particular St. Louis. This is just a great objective that we have in common with City, which is revitalizing the St. Louis community. So our teams have been working for several months now, planning different initiatives around community outreach and programs for youth that use this sportsmanship and sports and health to bring additional opportunities for our children and our youth around soccer, but also around removing barriers to health and building a stronger community.
And how are you looking to bring this partnership with City SC to life?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us, just building on what Marcella said, you know, it's something that really brings families and communities together. And I would say, you know, first and foremost, the opportunity for fans to be a part of bringing this fan experience and this amazing stadium to life it's going to be incredible for our community and for the fans in our community. But then to be able to take that sportsmanship and that experience of sport then out of the stadium and into the community, and to be able to really use sport as a way to improve the health, not only the physical health, which we know sport is so important in being able to do, but also the mental health and well-being of the communities that we serve.
And Kalia, everything that Susie just said aligns with what I know about City SC. So how does City SC plan on working with Centene as far as community partnerships are concerned?
What's amazing is the synergy that we already share. As Susie talked about, using the power of sport to really be able to create a healthier region. Health and wellness is one of our core pillars at the club, and we're so excited to be able to team with Centene because we share that synergy and we share the same collective goal to be able to create a healthier region off the pitch. It's not just about soccer for us. It's really integrating a holistic model to bring to life sustainable programming.
Well, this next question any of you can jump in on, but we're sitting here and we're talking about a professional soccer team and leadership from a Fortune 500 company. And everyone that's sitting here today is female, which I think is very cool and very powerful. So what does that tell you about the progress that we've seen in sports?
Well, I think first and foremost, what it says about St. Louis region in general, that there are this many women sitting here together. But secondly, I think it was one of the things that we found very attractive in the partnership with Centene because of the strong female presence there. But I think, again, what's most important is it's more than just a sport for us. It's about a community, and it's about making sure we do everything we can to improve the St. Louis community and the St. Louis region, certainly one person at a time.
You know, I'll add, our CEO, Michael Neidorf, likes to say that every person at Centene is in their job, not because they're male or female, old or young, Hispanic, African American, but because they're the best person for the job. And at Centene, actually, over 80% of our workforce is female. Over 50% of our managers and above are female. And we have strong board representation. Sarah is our vice chairman of the board. And we also have 2 more female leaders in our board. So this is very much aligned with who we are and who we've been for decades.
Well, I think sports are also a great place where barriers get broken down first in some ways, right? I think this is a great example of women in leadership, whether it's in sports or in Fortune 50 company. But the idea of getting access to the community and having sports be a place where maybe you don't see yourself sitting in that chair or sitting on the pitch, but you can, right? And so I think it's a really nice example of access and everybody sort of being equal in how we come to this event.
When you think about how we continue to trailblaze, I mean, we are few of the amount of not only just professional sports teams that have a female majority-led ownership group. So we're continuously trailblazing. And what we do for that next generation is they actually get to see firsthand what's possible.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for everything that you do. Okay, a few for Carolyn. Are you going to disclose the terms of this deal, such as the length of the deal or how much it's worth?
No, we're not going to disclose the details, but it is a multi-year commitment, and we are very excited to have it.
Wonderful. And we've seen the support for City around the St. Louis community. Can you expand on that a little bit, just how you've seen St. Louis invest in this club already?
Well, it's amazing. We set records every time we do something. So ticket deposits, over 50,000. Our app downloads merchandise sales, but it just makes us so happy, you know. And I will say that, you know, not every day is great. So sometimes on those not so great days, you see somebody in a city shirt that gives you a high five, congratulations. It changes your whole dynamic and changes your whole attitude. Every time we've asked for something, this region has stepped up, whether it's community, whether it's friends and family, whether it's other corporations. And so we are just so grateful that we have the support that we do have.
And as you can see the stadium behind us, a lot of progress being made. But can you give us an update on stadium construction?
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to believe that at the end of the summer, we should be substantially complete. We have seats going in, aesthetics fine-tuned, getting ready to work on concessions and really kind of hone in on that fan experience. So a lot to be done, but we're excited.
Absolutely. And a lot happening in 2022 for the club, announcements such as this. But I know a lot of fans are wondering what they can expect in the future as we get closer to 2023 and the inaugural season.
Right. Well, so this year we have our inaugural next pro team. They'll start playing in March, which is so exciting, but it also gives us an opportunity now to get players. So we'll be building out our first team roster, but also too, we get to host events in this beautiful Centene Stadium. That's going to be, I think, a pivotal moment for everybody to be able to show off exactly just how beautiful the state-of-the-art sports venue is. But gosh, the list goes on and on. We have a kit we get to reveal, hopefully some World Cup soccer games to celebrate, and so we're just excited with plenty of announcements yet to come.
Well, I want to thank you all for being here. We're running out of time. Thank you for the information that you've provided today about this wonderful new partnership that's going to affect soccer fans and non-soccer fans here in St. Louis. And thank you for everything that you do for St. Louis and the region as a whole. And for all the fans out there, thank you for your continued support. And we look forward to seeing you at Centene Stadium for St. Louis City's inaugural 2023 season.
And free, and free, and free, and free, free, and free, and free, 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 and free, and free, and free, and free.
That's right. TurboTax Free Edition is free. See details at turbotax.com.
Salve o Corinthians, o campeão dos campeões, eternamente dentro dos nossos corações. Salve o Corinthians, de tradições e glórias mil. Tu és o orgulho dos desportistas do Brasil. Teu passado é uma bandeira, teu presente é uma lição. Figuras entre os primeiros do nosso esporte bretão. Corinthians grande, sempre altaneiro, és do Brasil, o clube mais brasileiro. Salve o Corinthians, o campeão dos campeões, eternamente dentro dos nossos corações. Salve o Corinthians, de tradições e glórias mil. Tu és o orgulho dos desportistas do Brasil. Poró, pó, pó. Vai, Corinthians!
Que maravilha, parabéns, Negali, linda, maravilhosa. Senhoras e senhores, muito boa noite. Salve nação, boa noite. E se você estiver fora do Brasil, bom dia, boa tarde, onde quer que você esteja. Milhares de pessoas, milhões agora se conectam através do Corinthians TV. Se conectam para celebrar nossa história, para celebrar o nosso aniversário, 110 anos de história. E esse aniversário, senhoras e senhores, será mais especial talvez do que qualquer outro, porque hoje aquele último tijolinho que faltava, se é que faltava algum tijolinho, e a gente sabe do que eu estou falando aqui, hoje será colocado. Hoje, senhoras e senhores, vamos celebrar a nossa casa com um nome novo. O aniversário é daqui a pouquinho. E daqui a pouquinho esse nome será revelado, o batismo será feito. Nesse mês de setembro, teremos lives comemorativas do aniversário, toda terça-feira às 7h10. Então não esquece, vem aqui no canal, toda terça-feira, lives com gente muito bacana, contando a sua história, compartilhando a sua relação com o Corinthians. Falando em relação com o Corinthians, a minha de torcedor, pô, eu lembro de tanto jogador que eu vi, você que está assistindo também deve lembrar, é tanto craque que passou por aqui, é tanto cara com quem eu gritei, com quem eu vibrei, com quem eu me emocionei, vai Corinthians, e esse cara é um deles. Senhoras e senhores, representando os jogadores formados aqui no Corinthians, Ronaldo Giovanelli, seja bem-vindo.
Irmão, boa noite, Dan. Boa noite, nação corintiana. Que prazer estar aqui falando com vocês hoje.